Quarter century secret buyouts. How many times do I get to make this video? Big 30% of you that have not smashed the living crap out of that subscribe button. Smash it so you guys don't miss out. More awesome content. The playoff and all the fun WCQ stuff actually will be beginning today, actually. So as you're going through your day, remember, there's going to be a lot of entertaining things. I've got a lot of interesting things to kind of talk about throughout the course of the weekend here. And we will be doing the semifinals and the finals for the Unlimited tournament out of the weekend here as well for you guys. So you have something to kind of look forward to in terms of content. But Magician Souls here's nice secret versions, 50 listings. You have 55 listings for the Ultras, 50 listings, 33 listings, and 50 listings. And the reason why I'm kind of showing this to you here is all of these copies continue to get lower and lower on the market. And you know, I don't really know where else that they're going to toss this in as a reprint at this moment, or if Konami even considers this card needing a reprint at the moment. But definitely something that you want to keep an eye on in terms of the market, because, well, you never know when this card's going to do some crazy things. Ah, boy. So we all know Lubellions have been expensive for a while. We're at 230 right now. IP's kind of pushing down finally, and we're holding 175 right now on the Engage. Zeus is holding at 135, kind of retracing a little bit here, not a lot. Lady Labyrinth's at 102. Assault Synchron's at 110 to 111, so these are starting to get lower. 16 listings, by the way, for these. Not a super, like, curious thing. I mean, we knew that a lot of people are going to be looking at this card, especially as we head on in to the new stuff here. Welcome Labyrinth coming in at 84. Right of Armisia is at 69, giggity. Boxes of the Set are down to 66. And of course, yes, Dark Holes. These are $63 right now. So these are kind of starting to do things. You have a market price at 64, which isn't terrible, all real things considered. And then, of course, oh boy, this sorted me differently. I love TCG players some days, how it does its thing. Trust me, we have infinite QC buyouts back here. We have Dark Magician, the Knight of Dragon Magic at 58. There's our Dark Hole at 65. Super Poly's down to 55s. The Water Enchantresses at 55s. These are kind of holding. Dark Armed at 49. Okay, so we're still kind of resonating here. Now, this is our first buyout here where we hit the Tiara Misu here at the $78 mark, which is not all that surprising to see that we've got a trace up in value for this, because once again, I mean, you've had people that have been arguing, you know, like, is the quarter century like the highest rarity versus, you know, the former of the two, and it's pretty interesting to see. And then we have the Danger Nessie here coming in at 55. We saw the buyout for that weeks ago. Armed Neos also going up gradually here at 52. Dante holding at 51, and the Foxy Tune at the $53 mark. So still pretty saucy there. Quick Fix holding at 50. The Tri-Edge Master just freshly got bought out. These went up to $85. Like, this is stupid to me that people are willing to spend $85 for this card. I do not think that this card is worth the price point for this. And the fact that people are paying this is crazy to me. We also have Volcanic Shell coming in at 41. Ptolemaios bottomed out at the $30 mark. I have a feeling that this and Hard Earth are probably going to be the next two that people are going to start looking at going, oh boy, probably need to pick these up. And X-Dox Hydra also bottomed out at the $27 mark. We also have Azalea down here at 16. These actually are pushing back down. Same thing with the Right of Armisia is here. Nice 15 bucks. Arsenal Zeus is at 14s. Duality's coming in at 10s as well. So we're still kind of holding the line there as well. But as you can see, everything going on with Monstrous Revenge has been essentially a ride. And then Assault Synchron's here. We're down to the $5 mark. I do expect that as, once again, more and more, you know, we get closer to Duels Nexus here, more and more people are going to go, ooh, Synchro stuff. Free extender. Kind of want to play that. We also have the Engage at $3, the Foxy Tune at $3 as well. Most of this stuff starts to crash down relatively quickly. So, yeah, that's where we are right now with the QC buyouts. It's ridiculous. Tackle Crusader, I talked about this on the pickups video, but basically what you do with this in Labyrinth right now that's got the OCG losing their mind is you play this with the furniture, and then you're able to discard it during the opponent's turn, and guess what? This card is sent to the graveyard and activate an effect. Target one face-up monster your opponent controls, change it to face-down defense position, or you target a face-up spell and type card your opponent controls, return that target to the hand, and they cannot activate cards with the same card effect as returned by the hand by this effect for, you know, this turn. So yeah, you've got something pretty cool. This is like the penny stonk right now. I would just recommend that you have a set of these if you intend to play Labyrinth anytime soon. You can actually do this in modern era, but this is kind of cool. Then we have the Flanders Advent of Adventure. You know, these are still expensive. We have, 35 listings right now, but your lowest right now is $16 for this. I blinked and I feel like we witnessed this card go up pretty quickly. I just wanted to point that out, that we are seeing some pretty big upticks for this. And then favorite hero, somebody else was like, Robbie, can you show what favorite hero looks like today? Well, after we saw all the hype for last week's hero is the best undefeated deck in the whole wide world, 9,000, need to play this card. You had 4-4. Somebody paid $13 for a copy of this. They should have just scrolled down. Man, you were at $4 to $5 per copy very easily for this. And they were maintaining pretty easily here for the most part. So I found that pretty interesting. And then we have the Wonder Driver here. Somebody brought this up and was like, Robbie, how are Wonder Drivers doing? Well, you have 108 listings right now. To be fair, this card only had one printing. There was a point many months ago where these were up a lot more. But as you can see, you've got 288, 289. You do have cheap copies here. But for the most part, I mean, people, I'm amazed that they're spending $6 on these. So kind of interesting just to see where we're sitting with that. And then, of course, Photon Galaxy of the expensive. This is ridiculous to me. $51, $52 and $52, and they are selling consistently at the $52 mark. I hope that we will see a cooldown on this eventually, but this is ridiculous. Wiz Sage for Hire. $2, 59 cents, 60 cents. These aren't doing too much. Hey, you remember when Excelsior Stardust was crazy money? These did hype up at 60 and then they have crashed back down. $36, $37, $36. Yeah, 36. Nice little 32 with shipping. 37. Okay, so these are still pretty much doing what they should be doing right now. Yeah, maintaining pretty low. Then we have the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Now, before you're like, wait, what's going on? I actually saw this on the top of, it was on like page 5 of the best-selling cards of the week, and I was like, what in the world is this doing here? To be fair, a First Ed Blue Eyes, nice Portuguese, these are always going to be, the absolute best of the best. Nice form, but yeah, it's like super expensive. It's like $1,000 to get a First Ed one of these now from the structure deck. So I just wanted to point these out. Like, if you were looking at getting a Blue Eyes from the original structure deck in very good condition, people have been probably buying out damaged copies of these just to have them. Now, Duels Nexus is on TCG Player, and these are spinning pretty quickly here. You're looking at $71 a box on the cheapest listings right now, on up to $74. Obviously, Tier 0, Gamer's Choice, use discount code MCO40 on Gamer's Choice. Big 3 also, MCO40 works. What's Good 5 over at Tier 0. You will get the chance to save on a lot of your purchases here, but we do have consistent sales the way that it looks here for the next core set. People are going in very, very hard on this set right now, trying to pick things up. And Rarity Collection is on TCG Player right now. These are 87, and 89 were your last sales literally today, but I see that people have actually done some cheaper pre-sales at the $85 mark. What's your cases right now? We just have single booster packs at $8 a pack. Oof. So, all things considered on the market right now, there are a lot of things that are happening. We're going to continue to see a lot of those things. Remember, like I said, the WCQ is this weekend for NA. You are going to see an explosion of crazy value. And as more and more time goes on, people are going to see tech choices out of the weekend. You know, we're also still in the hype of Duels Nexus and the Age of Overlord here, you know, coming out. So I need everybody to be patient. There's going to be a very, very large amount of change in the market over the next week. So please, leave a comment down below and what you guys think. And I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.